This may be the cutest thing I think I've ever seen. You can be nice to each other. Oh, I love that. Hello everybody, and welcome to my mother's bedroom. We are never in here, number one, because it's my mom's room and not mine, right? But number two, it's very clearly not my room because she has wall space. Isn't that crazy? I didn't know that still existed. But I absolutely love my mother, and she saw me finish my room like a week and a half ago, and she's like, your room is literally fantastic. Like, she said to me, she's like, I love it. Like, I literally love it. You have stuff everywhere. And I'm like, I know. And she's like, it's a little overwhelming. I'm like, yeah, a little bit. Especially for like someone like you who's a little bit more, she's much more like put together than I am. She's a very good mom. She's a very good mom, but she's very put together. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I really like it, but I can see why you wouldn't like it. And she's like, no, actually, I really like it. Why can't my room look like this? And I'm like, your room can look like that. We can do something like that for your room. Probably not ocean themed because that's my thing, but we could do like the forest and mushrooms because she loves mushrooms and the forest. And she's like, oh, that'd be so cool. What would we do? And I'm like, well, you know, there's a lot of options. But we landed on turning her ceiling into like a forest tree utopia and then hanging forest themed pictures and mushrooms and a lot of fairy lights everywhere. And she's thrilled with this idea. And thus I am going to give her room a little makeover while she's at work without her permission and just hope that she likes it. My wonderful mother jumps into everything head first. She's absolutely fantastic, and she wanted me to do this yesterday, and I didn't know how to explain to her that I was trying to not do it with her being here and wanted to surprise her with it when she came home from work. And I normally tell her everything. Like, I told her own Christmas gifts last year. I told her Mother's Day gifts way in advance. So most of the time she knows everything. This is the first time I've ever kept anything from her ever. And honestly, I'm really excited. But we have this bin of things that she bought to do her room. I am a little bit, like, not overwhelmed, but this is super easy compared to my bedroom. I can probably get this done in like 2 or 3 hours. But I'm, like, so excited, and I don't think I'll be able to keep my mouth shut. I'm also really hoping that she'll let me film her reaction, but I don't know how comfortable she's going to be with that. My mother is very much the mom who's, like, she's not against social media by any means, and she's becoming very more, like, understanding of me and what I do, but she doesn't do this. Okay, my mom's like 47 or something. Like, she's fantastic, but she doesn't really know how the internet works, and we have the AI conversation almost on a weekly basis. But nonetheless, I really truly do love my mother. She is one of the most fantastic people ever and supports me in everything that I do. So I'm going to do her room today. Really, I'm just like, I know I'm really talking in circles and just saying the same things over and over again, but I truly cannot explain how amazing my mother is, and how much I want to do this for her. So let me show you what she got, because I don't even know all that's in here, and we'll see what we can do with this situation. First off, we have these 4 mushroom garlands on the ceiling. I hung those a while ago. They look terrible there, but she wanted something to get like the vibe. So those will be coming down and moving and going in like a, how can I describe this? She has her ceiling has a light right in the middle of the room. She's got one of these ceiling lights. It's literally the only one in this entire room. And my thought is to make it like the center point of this tree and then have everything draping out from it. Kind of almost like a circus tent in a way, but with green and florals or greenery. There's no flowers. She's not really a flower person. You're sitting on the cat tree and the cats have decided to eat each other now, so I apologize if the camera was moving. But we have those guys. We have a bunch of leaf vines, but I don't know if they're like I don't know if it's a wall or if what's going on. Oh, cute. Okay. I get the vibe. How does it hang though? Like, is it connected? Are they just strands? Oh my gosh, if they're just strands, this will make my life so much easier. Oh my god, they're literally just strands of like this ivy. Oh, that's cute. Okay, we have a lot of those. I'm not gonna unwrap all of them, but we have 2 more bags of them. We have a bunch of these like wooden pictures that need their picture frames, but she wanted to do this part yesterday, and I don't want to take the joy away from her of putting the picture frames together because she loves stuff like that. So I am going to be leaving all of like the picture type stuff in their containers because there's a whole bunch of them. But this is going to be her project because I do want her to not totally kill me and just like mostly be okay with me doing this. We've got a lot of those though. We do have a lot of those. What is this? This looks like it's more greenery. Do we need more greenery now? Okay, this is more vines. These are different though. These look like ivy. Are they more just single strands? I think they're more just single strands. Okay, cool, but we can mix those together. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, these things. I opened these with her a little bit ago. I know what these are. They're like, it's like a garland, but it's a bunch of different leaves. And we talked about either hanging them from the ceiling or her putting one on that wall. But she has like 4 or 5 of these. So I think I'm going to put like 2 or 3 of them on the ceiling. Maybe. And then one of them on that wall like she wanted. Obviously, if she hates anything that I did, I will go back and change it. But, oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Okay, we have, I think these are string lights. Yes, they are. Oh my gosh, are these her acorns? Yep, we got acorn string lights. Cute. What do you think? I think Baloo approves. They do smell weird though. I don't like that. 72 feet of fairy lights. Just like regular fairy lights. Oh my gosh, okay, so I didn't know she got so many lights. Oh, this is gonna be so fun for her. I'm dying. I have command things, but I don't know what these are. Maybe let's see. Oh, they're itty bitty clips for the lights. Perfect. Oh, Mom, I love you. I got 2 things of those. Fantastic. Clear fishing wire. Oh, that's what this is for. Okay, so these are my mom's bats. She absolutely loves these bats that we get from one of my small business friends. She makes them. They are adorable and glorious and all of the wonderful, amazing things. This is her mushroom collection of bats. She has seasonal ones too, but these are her mushroom ones. She's got 3 little ones and then 1 big one. And she wants to hang these from the ceiling, which is why I have an entire thing of fishing wire. Even though I already had some, she wanted her own. So we have fishing wire, we have bats. It's an amazing vibe. I like it. I get it. I love it. And then finally, we have some mushroom and some leaf tacks to hang everything from the ceiling. We are missing something though, because I specifically remember opening the package with her. And it's the thing that I need to start all of this. She got tulle, like that really fine, thin fabric that's like kind of fluffy for tutu skirts. Let me go see if I can find it. Okay, I found it. This. She got so much tulle. And this is that really thin fabric. I need to open these. Let me see if I can show you. If I can open them. Oh no. There we go. It is this stuff. It's like, it's not netting. It's used in ballerina tutu skirts for toddlers. This, I need this. Because my idea is to use this as like our base for the ceiling of draping outwards and then put everything else over it, you know? Because obviously forests have like density and layers and trees and foliage and what the heck else. I don't know. I'm not a hiker. I'm not really a forest enjoyer. Please don't ask. I actually have no idea. But we have 2 colors of that. We have this darker green. Oh, that's so pretty. And then we have this like sage green. And I think they're gonna look really pretty together. And while I was looking for those, I also found a shower curtain that my mom got to replace her new one because she's doing mushrooms everywhere. So I'm gonna switch this out for her as well. But now that I've made the biggest mess ever on my mom's bed, we can get started with the ceiling. Project number 1 is going to be taking these mushrooms and the command hooks that they are on down. I love undoing work that I've done literally less than a week ago. Let me go do that really quick. Dude, it's been approximately 3 seconds and I'm already fucking sweating. But I got the mushrooms down. That was step 0, essentially. So we can continue on our wonderful journey. And the next part we're gonna do is our tool. We're starting from the thing in the center and we're working out. And I'm hoping we can get the whole ceiling. We have a shit ton of tool, though I think we can get the whole ceiling. But I'm gonna alternate them, make it look nice and tree-like, and then hang it with those tacks, the leaf and the mushroom ones, to keep it all very, like, fantasy mushroom forest vibe, and just kind of hope that it turns out. I'm pulling this out of my ass, honestly. I didn't really plan this out other than, oh yeah, we could do that. So we're gonna see if this works. I got my work pants on. I'm gonna shove each of these tacks into each of my pockets and put these scissors in my back pocket and carry them with me as I do the ceiling. And this is the most intimidating part, honestly. So I think I'm gonna just time-lapse this again, like we just did. And hopefully I can walk you through my thought process for the rest of it. Because I know it's kind of boring just to watch a time-lapse, but like, I don't want to die while doing this, you know? I'm gonna be up on a ladder. I don't want to fuck with that. I don't want to fuck with that shit, especially because I'm putting tacks in my pants. Like, I really don't want to fuck with that, you know? So, my pockets are tacked up. Oh my gosh, are there different kind of mushrooms? I know they're all the same. That would have been so cute. Alright, I'm carrying about a pound of tacks in my pants. in each of my lower pockets. I got tacks, I got scissors in my butt, and we are gonna tool the ceiling up. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay. I think I got the tool done. It's definitely not as dense as I wanted it to be, but like, then again, it's tool, so I don't really know what I was expecting. I started at the light, like I said I was going to, and then I took each of, we're gonna follow this dark green one. I took each of them out, extending them to their 2 points, so it got wider. So it's kind of like a net over the entire ceiling. And then I did go back and like pull, let me see if this is randomly in the middle of the ceiling. I had to pull up the tool in a couple places because like I can touch it. I'm not very tall, but I'm touching it. And my head was grazing some parts. I'm like, that's probably a little bit too low. So I pulled some of the parts up, but it still has that drapey look. Oh my god, and I love it. I also went and added a couple of these, like, can you even see that? It's like a little bush of tulle in a couple of places just to kind of flush it out a little bit because there were a couple of gaps in between some of the tulle, like this right here. That's like a gap. So I just put a little poofy, and I put another little poofy over here just so it looks like a little bit of a dense forest, I guess, was kind of what I was going for. And whoa, apparently tulle has been touching my hair. Please ignore that. But then right above the cat tree, I actually like pulled it flush with the ceiling because that one right there, he likes to eat tulle. So I pulled it away from him, and there's nowhere else in this room that they can get to the tulle. In theory, I might be wrong about that. We'll see as I continue on. But while I did that, I also made these little tiny poofs, which are just little knots, and they puffed out their ends, which I'm going to use our fishing line to hang some a little bit lower too, because like look at that. I might actually cut and tie more of these so that I can make big bunches that hang lower, because I think that would be fantastic if I put like 3 or 4 of these on a, like, hang it like that from the ceiling. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. This is where we are at. The next like step or section is still the ceiling. There's so much to do on the ceiling. And that is going to be our individual vines, and then our mushrooms. We also have those fairy lights and the acorn lights. Oh shoot, I forgot about those. But all of those need to be draped in the same kind of situation, which unfortunately I think I might also have to do as a time lapse. Simply because, a little behind the scenes, I film everything on my iPhone 15, and if I record my video longer than 3 to 4 minutes at a time, my phone cannot transfer the file to my computer because I use my Google Drive to do it, because my actual file transferring thing doesn't work for whatever reason. So it's really hard for me to do stuff like this when I'm on the freaking ceiling and I'm up there for at least like 5 minutes at a time. You know, it's really hard for me to be like, come, stop the camera. It's a lot. So I think we might have to resort to another time lapse, sadly. But I think my plan is to go and hang our vines and those fairy lights. I'm gonna just like shove them everywhere because we have 72 feet of them. Actually, that's probably not that long. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out, but I'm excited, and that's my plan, is vines, fairy lights, and those acorn lights. Shoot, and the mushroom garlands. I'm just gonna finish hanging this stuff on the ceiling. That's like hard to do, and then we'll come back. Sound cool? Gravy. Okay, I want to see what this looks like. Oh my god. I ran out of lights. I'll see if she wants some more there, but not to be like tooting my own horn, ladies and gents, but I fucking outdid myself. Oh my god. Best part is, I'm still not done. This is just like 2 packages of vines. Only 2. All of the fairy lights and then the acorn lights. I only had one strand, they ended up here. Oh, and the freaking mushrooms, oh my gosh. Also, before anybody comes for me, I don't think this is a fire hazard. That's why I have the light on. I hate the big light, but sorry, I don't want to blind you. It's like covered in ivy. Oh my god, there's plastic stuck to my foot. I did cover the middle light with like an obscene amount of vines and just vibes. But I just like, I think it's okay. That's why I have the light on right now, is to make sure nothing's going to be set on fire. I'm gonna end up getting, or I'll tell my mom to get lamps. Or some other form of lighting in here, because obviously fairy lights are cute and whimsical, but you can't really see with them. And the only light that she has is that little tiny mushroom one over by her bed. So I'm gonna get like, I don't know, I'll tell her to get like a spotlight or something, and I'll hang it from the ceiling over her bed where she sits, and then one over her desk. But I also just realized I'm probably yelling because I have both headphones on. Whoops, sorry about that. But we're still not freaking done, but we're almost there. I have 2 more packages of these vines, or these ones I should say, because there's 2 different vines on her ceiling. I have 2 more packages of this kind. I did finish up the ivy leaves, which are these ones. Those are everywhere. But as I was doing this, I realized that if you kind of stand over here, this needs something. This is her doorway entryway. I have 1 vine here, but I think I'm going to add a couple more. And then same with this part of the ceiling here. There's no vines draping down, so I'm going to add some in that corner. And I think I'm going to add, maybe not, I don't know. But like this part of the wall, this is beautiful. I like this side. And then above her closet has a ton of vines. But I think I'm going to add vines in that corner. I'm going to add vines in this corner, and then I'm going to add vines around her door frame for her door, and then her bathroom door. And I'm also going to, what was I gonna do? Oh, since I literally have 2 packages of these left, and there's so many, I think I'm also going to come in here and hang some around her mirror. Oh, hey guys, hey, how you doing? Oh, you can't see yourselves. Hang them around that. And because I'm changing out her shower curtain, which is really funny, it already has mushrooms on it, but we got a new one, I'm going to switch that, and I think I'm going to put vines around the shower rod too, if it's not too much of an inconvenience, because I also have a 15-year-old brother who showers in here, so we're going to figure that out. That's the vibe. It depends how many vines I have, but I think I have enough. The only concern that I am running into right now is that a couple of these vines are hanging pretty low. Like this is the one right outside the bathroom. I don't think it's an issue. I'm an aesthetic person. Like I will make it a little bit suffrage on me for the aesthetic. So some of the vines in the doorways are hanging kind of low. I'm going to keep them for now because I love it. I think it's beautiful. It doesn't bother me at all. But if my mom doesn't like it, I'll just like tack them up a little bit more. It's not that big of a deal. Like really, it's not. But I want to give her the whimsical vibe and see if she likes it, which I think she'll be okay with it. I think she'll be okay. But now that the ceiling is done, I do just want to say that I was very skeptical there for a second when it was just the tulle. I'm like, this kind of looks kind of stupid. But no, I like this a lot. I think it's adorable. I love it. I feel very whimsical and magical. I'm obsessed, honestly. Freaking obsessed. And I'm not even a forest person. I'd rather be under the sea. But God, I did good. I did really good. I am a liar, actually, about the ceiling. There's a couple more things that we have to do, but they're not relating to our teardrop situation. I do still want to make some of these puff balls and hang them. I think maybe 2 or 3, especially to fill out those corners I was talking about. And then maybe like smaller ones somewhere in the drapey part. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I do want to still do this. And then we have the bats to hang as well. And I actually kept a couple of command hooks up and put bigger command hooks in a couple of the spots where the vines are, because that's where I'm going to hang the bats. And then after that, I think we're actually done with everything. Oh no, we have these freaking leaves. I don't know what to do with these, man. I don't know, maybe I'll put one of them in that corner. Is that gonna hang too low though? I don't know. Oh, dude, I'm sweating so much. I think that might be too low. What if I put it here? Hold on. Unfortunately, I only have 2 arms, so let me look at this really quickly. Oh, actually, you know what? That's not low at all. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put one of each of these in the door frames. Wait, I'm not gonna do her bedroom door because of how it opens into her room, but I'll put one over the bathroom door. I'll put one in that corner. I think I have 3. Maybe I just hang the 2. I don't have to hang all 3 of them. But I don't want it to look tacky and have them just on one side of the room. So maybe I'll hang one over by the door, but not in the doorway. Like far enough away from the door that the door won't get stuck on the leaves. I think that's the vibe. Let's go hang those 3 leaf things first. And then we will reconvene with doing doorways. and fixing those little bald spots that we were talking about. Okay, I thought that I was done with these stupid bare spots, but I have like one more vine I want to hang because at this point I don't think you can have too many vines, okay? I'm convinced, just simply convinced. But I'm gonna hang one last one over here. I put two of like the really big leaf ones in the main doorway here that I'll show you in a second. And at first I was a little skeptical because they hang pretty low. And I'm like, oh, that's like really low. But again, for the aesthetic, right? If my mother hates it, I'll take it down. I honestly would rather have too much up than not enough. Because, no offense, but as much as I love the outcome of stuff like this, I hate doing it. I really do. And I came to that conclusion literally while doing this because I went like, wow, I kind of feel like Mr. Kate. Y'all remember that? Get off my foot! Do y'all remember that YouTuber Mr. Kate who did like interior design things in like, oh my gosh, was it like 2015, 2016? Anyway, part of my childhood, and I was like, gosh, she's so cool, and I genuinely wanted to be her for a while. And then as I'm doing this, I'm like, all I'm doing is the ceiling, and I'm done. Like, I've been doing this for 4 hours. I'm so stupid, and to give it only take me like 2. But nonetheless, I'm hanging this last vine. I'm having to use these little itty bitty clips, and they really are not my friends, but it's okay. We did it, and it's cute, and I feel like it ties things together. Let me show you. This is the doorway corner. I just added this vine here, and it actually goes all the way to a cute little picture. Move it out of the way a little bit. There you go. And then if I back up a little bit, here is the doorway. It is very heavily forest, and if I go stand in it, I mean, like, it's literally at my head height, but that's like the only piece of the room that's this low is right here. And then the one that I hung in front of the bathroom is obviously the same situation. But I mean, like, other than that, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like, the rest of it's pretty damn low. So the ceiling and the leaf and greenery in here is officially done. I still do need to put vines around the doorways. I added a couple little tacks right by the bathroom door because I thought it was cute. I don't care that it's just random holes in the wall. Again, aesthetic. But I have all of these vines left. And then I thought I had another package somewhere. But it is possible that I opened it because I can't find it. I really don't remember opening it. I don't know. Maybe I dropped it. I don't know. We'll figure that part out. But we have these vines. Oops. Oh, it's literally right here. No, we're good. I'm going to use the rest of these vines to go around doorways and then do the bathroom. And then the last thing that I want to do is make our little poof balls and our bats. But we're going to finish the vines first because I want to be done with these vines. So let's go do the last couple of things in the bathroom. The bathroom is a lot of vines still. Okay. Alrighty, the bathroom is done. I did our weird little sections that we had, and now all that is left is our big old pom-pom foliage balls and the bats. I am currently working on stringing up the that. I'm hoping I can just go into the stitching. Going into the stitching between the neck and the head. I'm gonna pull my fishing line through there and then tie it. I already did the pom-poms. They are currently drying. 4 of them, 2 big ones, 2 little ones. This one isn't fully puffed out yet, but what I did was string on the things on the thing, pull the thing tight, cut the extra, and then make a little handy thing, but then to keep the knots tight, I put some clear gel nail polish on it. That's a fun little info drop if you need to know how to make your clear string stay. Just put a little bit of clear nail polish. Or is it like a top coat? Top coat! Put a top coat on it. It holds it in place. Almost like it's like nail polish. Wow, what a thought. But I am very quickly stringing up these bats, doing the same thing, putting some top coat on their knots, and we're gonna hope that they hang. Oh, they're gonna hang so perfectly. Yay! Okay, awesome. But I've kind of reached the point with this project where I'm not experiencing like burnout from it because I haven't been working on it that long. It's been like a day. It's actually been more like 6 hours. But it's been a really long time and I'm kind of losing my mind and just want to be done. So I've kind of just been powering through everything. The bathroom is completely done. Everything in there is fantastic. I put vines everywhere. Was a little bit of an overkill in the vine department, maybe, but again, I don't care. I really do not care. We took care of our little weird spots. They look fantastic. I think we already talked about those. I don't know. I've been in here for so long, dude. My mom called me while I was doing the bathroom, and she asked me, she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing." And she's like, "I know you're up to something. What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm in your room." And she's like, "You better." She literally said, "You better not be decorating without me." And I said to her, I was like, "No, I would never do that." As I'm literally like 1 foot on her bathtub, 1 foot on the toilet to hang those vines up. Because I had her in my headphones. I'm like, "No, I would never do that." "Well, are you at least doing things that I can't do?" And I said to her, I'm like, "No, I'm doing the picture frames." Because she knew something was up. Even if I would have said I'm not doing anything and I'm just like cleaning your bathroom or something, because she asked me to do that today and I still need to actually clean the bathroom. But even if I just said, "Oh, I'm cleaning your bathroom," she would know. She would know something is up. She's too damn smart. And I don't know if I have a tell or what, but she would have known. So according to her, I have just glued the frames together for those couple of pictures that I said I'm leaving for her to do, because her exact words to me were, "Why are you doing the frames? I can do that." We'll see when she gets home what she thinks. She even said to me, she's like, "Man, you got my hopes up. I thought that I would come home and there would be green in my room." And I'm like, I even said, I'm like, "No, that's going to take way too long. Why would I do that? Why would I do that on a Monday? I don't want to do that on a Monday." Little do you know, Mom, I've been doing this all day. I'm losing my mind, Mother. Nonetheless, I'm very excited for her to get home and see the wonderful forest wonderland I have created in here for her. I think she's going to like it. I really think she is. I think part of her is actually going to like lose her mind and be like, "Oh my god." But we'll see. We will see. But I am on my 3rd out of the 4 bats, and then we can hang these guys up once their knots dry. But as their knots dry, I'm going to hang up the palm poofs. And I remembered that my mom's window has like these mushroom window, you can't see it, but there's like mushroom window cleans at the bottom, and they are extremely sun bleached to the point where she bought a whole other set of them. So I'm going to go ahead and replace those for her while I'm in here too. And I have literally 3 vines left from all of those vines, like the 4 packs of them. So I am also going to put some vines on her curtain rod, just because I don't think she's going to want to keep 3 random vines for no purpose. So I'm just going to give them to her curtain. But I'm going to go do all of that super quickly. I am literally, like I said, I'm literally losing my mind. And I just want to be done. I want food. I want to watch my show and crochet. Like, this is not the vibe anymore. I'm over it. I was over it probably like an hour ago. With all the love in the world, Mom, I love you so much. And this was fun at first. But now I'm not entertained anymore. Alrighty, let's go do one final time lapse of me finishing up this wicked cool bedroom. Everything is done. It is 2 p.m. I spent 6 freaking hours doing this. I don't want to give you an official tour. Enjoy some aesthetic shots, and hopefully we'll get Mom's reaction.
a door!
Why is my shower curtain out here?
Open your door.
Oh, it turned out so good! I love it!
Go look at your bathroom.
Oh, but it doesn't go the whole way.
Because of the
vine.
cats.
Oh.
I did it on purpose.
They're gonna go up there.
We're gonna hope not.
That bat is gonna be eaten.
No, he'll be good. He's into sealing.
Cats can no longer be in here. This is my sanctuary. Oh no, we have to keep their things up. Oh.
Dead surprise.
I love it! I think I need to put the mushroom one back on now.
There's not enough mushrooms in there for you?
If you ask me, I think that my mom liked her room. I was honestly really surprised when she was okay with me filming her reaction, not in like a rude way, but just in a way of like I didn't think she would want it on the internet. But she's like, "Are you gonna post it to the interweb?" And I'm like, "I do want to post it to the interweb." And she's like, "Okay, whatever." Because when I told her, I'm like, "Can I film your reaction to something?" She thought that I was just talking about like frames that I had glued together and hung on her wall. She had no idea that I did everything in her bedroom. But I filmed a reaction to it. She obviously loves it. Very much so, and has no notes. The only thing we're doing is adding some more fairy lights because I ran out of them halfway through her ceiling. But other than that, her room isn't going to change on the ceiling because I did a good job and she liked it. But I'm really glad she liked it. We spent an hour in there after I filmed that clip of me like showing her everything and being like, "There's a hidden frog with googly eyes in your room and there's a hidden frog with googly eyes in your bathroom," and she played I Spy and she found all her bats and she was like, "Oh my god, where are my acorn lights?" and played with them with the remote, same with the fairy lights, and learned how to use everything and like all of the new exciting fun things. And she freaked out when I did her bathroom because we didn't even talk about me doing her bathroom at all. Like we didn't even like think about putting vines in there. So she liked that a lot too. She's like, "You did the bathroom." I'm like, "Yeah, I did the bathroom." She's like, "What made you do the bathroom?" And I'm like, "Why not? You know, it's just make the whole thing mushroom utopia." It looked plain in there after I was done with your room. It was kind of sad. But she's very happy with it, and she is getting more fairy lights and finding lamps and stuff and all the wonderful amazing things, and I'm glad that she likes it. She also seriously said to me, she's like, "Have you ever thought about becoming an interior designer?" And I'm like, "You know, I was thinking about that while I was doing this, and I don't know. I don't think I want to. Like, I would love to do it, honestly, because it's a way for me to still be creative, but I don't think I would pay what I would charge to do it, because that shit took a long time. You know what I mean?" Hey, if you want me to do your ceiling, I guess, hit me up. I'll come with 2 cans of Red Bull and fairy lights. Probably. They don't have to just be a weird 2020 trend, okay? We can make them look cool. But with that, thank you all so much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun and a little bit of turmoil doing that project that took me 5 hours. And I'm glad that we got to do it together. Until next Tuesday, I hope that you stay safe, happy, healthy, and have all the wonderful, beautiful, amazing, and good things happen to you and in your life. But until then, here's a little bit of peace, here's a little bit of love, and I will see you guys then. Bye!